finished up what they're doing.
Okay, so is the street open?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I haven't been by
Yeah,
there.
we opened a couple of days.
Okay, I just haven't been over there.
Third consecutive job they've been here on, and they did not complete on.
Are we charging that? I wasn't here for the last meeting, so.
I
didn't
I
have
missed,
to-
I missed it too, but I left a nice letter.
And just say,
They're going to be.
it was 500.
Sure,
they'll fight.
What they got left to do is the 60.
They can't. Regional planning.
From the highway. So we just,
Regional planning.
we just deduct it from the bill,
From the
basically,
final
you know, we know you're a million, we deduct 500,000, here's your payment. Oh, wait.
I sent you an Earl.
Oh, no.
However, but basically, we didn't have.
Tommy Joe, did you get my text?
We didn't have to show our cars, even though we talked about it, they weren't here.
Right.
500 a day. but we
It was
don't
pretty
know
obvious,
the
it's pretty
last
obvious, so whenever you finish,
Oh, thank you.
you go back to November 15th. and add
On
it
your
in,
phone, not-
$500.
I figured out.
Your phone, not the work
Email to the first day of spring. I think it was.
No.
Just.
Oh, I was gonna say, I was gonna be late because the game went into an overtime,
Oh,
but they pulled it out in the overtime.
You know, I don't,
no, I'm like, I don't want
how much
I
time do you think, like,
It'll
if they
come
were,
tomorrow.
if they were there
Yes, I
working
know.
right now, could they get it done by, I mean, my phone says all the way up to 45 degrees, 10 days out. I mean,
Yeah,
could they get it done?
It only has to be 32 degrees or 34 degrees
I
by
mean, I
OSHA
keep
standards.
Every
to
day I look at my phone
DOT
thinking that
standards to
the
4.
final day is gonna drop back down to
There's no
15
reason they couldn't
degrees,
blanket
which it
just
will
like some bridges
sometimes.
do.
They would have been there today already.
But, I mean,
If they'd
that's
have,
probably with a crew could have got that done.
That's
in a
why
week,
I-
right?
That's why I said
they
what I
could have got
said,
it done
because
this week.
Yeah, I mean,
there was a week there,
61 on
Chris, there was a week when we was putting Christmas lights on the courthouse and it was 60 degrees out. And there was 3 days they never even showed.
They never showed
They
up.
were in Des Moines. They were more.
They've got so many people that.
Well, maybe they bid it up high enough to withstand these.
I mean, for the record,
That
my
was
parents. No, we'll just see when they finish it and then calculate how many days and then come to you and say, do you want to charge X amount of dollars? And then you decide.
I haven't said anything.
All right, it's 6 o'clock. We'll get this meeting going. Welcome, everybody. First thing tonight, pledge of allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Approve agenda.
Move to approve.
Second.
Jennifer? Yeah. Jake?
Yes.
Don?
Yes.
Earl?
Yes.
If 11 oaths is off, do I go first?
You're
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
I, Chris Miller,
I, Chris Miller,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of
and
Iowa,
the Constitution of the State of Iowa.
and that I will faithfully and impartially,
I will faithfully and impartially,
to the best of my ability,
to the best of my ability,
discharge all duties of the office of mayor in Bloomfield, Iowa,
discharge all duties of the office of mayor of Bloomfield, Iowa,
as now or hereafter required by law.
as now or hereafter required by law. All righty?
And I'll let you sign that.
Off left.
Now, do I do these individually or do they both,
You can do it either way.
we'll just come on up here, Don? We'll just, let me get over here and maybe you come around here. We'll just do this. I think you can just both say your names at the
Yeah.
same time.
Yeah.
So. All right. I state your name.
I, Jennifer Schreiber,
Hi, Sean Scott.
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will
support the Constitution of the United States,
and the Constitution of the State of Iowa,
Constitution of the State of Iowa,
and that I will faithfully and impartially,
faithfully
that I
and
will
impartially,
faithfully
to the best of my ability,
To the best of my ability.
discharge all duties of the office of
discharge all duties of the office of city council.
council member at large.
council member,
No, I'm not me. I'm
No,
not
here,
here.
we're two.
No,
council member at large,
council member Ward 2
Council member Ward 2.
in Bloomfield, Iowa,
Bloomfield, Iowa.
as now or hereafter required by law.
Now and hereafter.
Okay. Welcome,
I got.
welcome back.
That one.
Yes, sign these real quick. I'll sign, but you guys will sign there and date.
Okay.
All right. All right.
Thank you.
Well, you do. You betcha. All right. Thank you, guys, gals.
You got this, Dan.
Oh.
No,
On the board.
Floor. There it is.
Okay, moving right along. Chase?
Officer Moyer graduated tomorrow after 15 weeks of the academy. We look for him starting Monday. We are glad to have him back. We'll be going up there tomorrow to watch him graduate. With him coming back, we'll go back to 12-hour shifts on January 3rd. That'll give us 24-hour coverage for the first time in a year. So we kind of had a gap overnight between about 3 and 6. So we won't have that anymore, and it should save us a tremendous amount of money in overtime. We fully staff. Top and top of last Saturday, we graded the elements and made it. I even heard that a tumble canceled theirs, but we kept going. So, we took 5 kids shopping, bought all sorts of gifts for their families. It was a great time. Mimi's donated some food for us and went to the Hitching Post and Walmart. Sabrina does a great job fundraising and organizing it all, so we just gotta show up and get to be the hero, so to speak. Hand out candy canes at Polar Express at school the other night, dressed up like Santa Claus. That was a new experience for me. We bought 6 bikes the other day for eye care. Those will get handed out soon. I think actually Earl saw them there at Walmart the other day. So that's all I got.
I got a question on the last snow ordinance. Did we write any tickets?
I believe we wrote a few. I've not seen the yet.
Usually we give them a time or two.
Yeah.
We were on like our
Yeah.
second one, so
Yeah, I think we're,
I would ask you to follow the ordinance and next time
you bet.
tell them and write them. I mean, if they're in your way,
Yeah.
or write them a ticket.
Yeah, and Brandon's done a good job of kind of letting us know in the cars that we have weren't able to see and help get them moved.
Okay. Is anybody on to do the fire? No? Okay, no fire chief update. Mutual Center?
Nothing.
Okay, nothing, okay. Main Street? Jennifer? Ashley?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay,
I'm
go
here.
right ahead.
So last weekend we had breakfast with Santa, and this coming Saturday we're gonna have breakfast with the Grinch. We currently have 92 kids signed up for this Saturday, so a lot more than we actually expected when we did this, but there's still time for kids to sign up, so I'll be interested to see how many we have total. We are going to be hosting a hands-on AI training in partnership with Indian Hills in February. We just got the date set up for that. So there'll be some signups out there, different applications that business owners can use just to help with day-to-day operations. January starts our yearly investment drive. We do have a goal to increase 3% from last year and add 10 new contacts to our list this year that are outside of the Main Street District. And we set our event dates this past week at our promotions committee meeting for 2026, and we'll be putting those out soon.
I know Christmas with, or breakfast with Santa was the crappy day. How many kids showed up?
Well, I don't know. We had everybody signed up except for 6 spots, I think. I do know that with the school closing and the weather, that really caused a lot of issues. We had to find a different person the morning of. So there was a lot of running around, but Jess said it was good. There were still
Okay.
kids that came.
I just
and-
wondered, Santa actually came over and talked to me. I was a little bit surprised, but he said he actually kind of enjoyed it because there wasn't full house and he was able to spend a
Mhm.
little more time one-on-one with the kids. So I
Yes,
just wondered
yes.
how many braved it and got out that day.
Yes, well, and her setting the cap at 10 was smart, just for the space and the staffing that they had. So I think that was probably a good call on that.
Okay.
Thank you, Jennifer.
Yep, you're welcome.
DCDC,
No meetings.
okay, consent agenda.
Move to approve.
Second.
Jake, excuse me, Jake,
Yes.
Don,
Yes.
Earl,
Yes.
Jennifer. Yes.
Approved Q4 invoice to Bloomfield Main Street in the amount of $10,000.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Don,
Yes.
Earl,
Yes.
Jennifer. Yes. Jake.
Yes.
Approved resolution providing financial support of area, I guess that's 15 Regional Planning Commission.
It's just the annual thing that we.
Yes.
1,400.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Earl,
Yes.
Jennifer. Yes. Jake,
Yes.
Don,
Yes.
Approved motion for mayor, the release of mortgage and written action to terminate the 28E.
So in your packet, there should be a release of real estate mortgage followed by a written action of consent for termination of 2080. There was a 2080 that was created with Southern Iowa Electric, Northeast Power and us. And it was a revolving loan fund that, Southern Iowa Electric would, grant people money for loans, businesses, and then they would pay it back. There's no need for the 2080. Physics was the company who had taken advantage of that, and everything's been paid in full. So, we need to release the mortgage that we had on their building, and then, we can do away with the 2080. We won't need it anymore since it's been paid off.
Motion to approve that item. Second.
Don,
Yes.
Jennifer. Yes. Earl,
Yes.
Jake.
Yes.
Approved motion for city attorney to file a termination of 2080 to the state of Iowa.
So that's the same thing, just granting Gala, the power to submit it to the state for us.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Earl,
Yes.
Jake,
Yes.
Jennifer. Yes. Don,
Yes.
Approve invoice 19744 to French Vinegar in the amount of $8,460.69 for the airport project.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Jennifer. Yes. Don,
Yes.
Jake,
Yes.
Earl.
Yes.
Approve invoice from Dailies in the amount of $25,732 for the building shed.
So you guys had already approved to build the shed. It's built and it came in under 30,000 that was in the budget. So this is the invoice, final invoice.
Is it completely completed?
Yep.
Okay, very good. I'll make a motion to approve that item. Second.
Don,
Yes.
Jennifer. Yes. Earl,
Yes.
Jake.
Yes.
Approve annual equipment payment, John Deere Financial in the amount of $16,161.04.
Motion to approve.
Second. Jake,
Yes.
Earl,
Yes.
Don,
Yes.
Jennifer. Yes.
Approve the purchase of diesel fuel up to $10,000 at the current rate of $2.15 a gallon.
That's for the engine room where every time we get down to what we can handle half tankers and we try to keep it filled up for the engine room. So yeah.
That seems, is that a good price? That seems.
Oh, yeah.
It's real good.
And I don't see much in the logo.
Yeah. We just didn't have an exact amount until.
Is that real diesel fuel or is this something special for
It's
the
farm.
Okay,
We're allowed to use farm fuel for the engine.
okay.
Move to approve. Second.
That's for that price.
Earl,
Yes.
Jake,
Yes.
Jennifer. Yes. Don,
Yes.
Any public comments? Okay. Tommy Joe.
The only thing I have is on the agenda with the holiday of New Year's. We'll be meeting in January on the 8th and the 22nd.
Any emotion or no?
No, I'm just letting you know.
Is that it?
Yep.
Rusty?
Did they talk about the last meeting about, bring up the idea of selling the fire station stuff? Can we talk about that?
No. I haven't talked about selling anything.
Okay, so a while back, we got a list that we went through with Brian, before Danny came on board, and we have confirmed with Danny now a list of fire station equipment that's old and just outdated that we don't use anymore. So we just wanted to get approval to sell that stuff. Whatever you guys recommend, if you want to just list it in the paper and take sealed bids, whatever. A lot of it's not, not very valuable stuff, but there's some of it that's the pumps on the old brush trucks are worth something. So some of them things, but then same with the water plant. So I went through there and kind of itemized what we have. The old, the pump house is down at the lake. There's a couple 75 horse motors and they're pretty valuable items. They wasn't very old when we shut the plant down. We cranked them up and run, and they're worth more than scrap price, I guess, to me. If we can, I guess if you allow me to try to market them a little bit and find some small water plants that might buy these and then go through the water plant itself. I took pictures and got listings of all the electric motors and the chemical injectors. And I think there's some value that we can do better than just scrap. Because we're gonna have to look at in the very near future of tearing it down, that whole building down. It's getting very bad. So I would sure like to not just see it go as scrap.
Make a motion to give Rusty the discretion to sell the listed items on the fire department and the water plant. Yes.
Are you gonna suggest?
Yeah.
I would say, I would suggest putting it in paper what the items are to
Okay.
present to council so that they know exactly what it is up front.
Absolutely. Yep.
Yeah. Bring that next meeting, the actual list.
And the other thing, I just commend all the public works guys. I was gone on the first big snow they had, but I was there on the second one, and they've done really good to come together as a team. Very minor breakdowns, and I think they've done a pretty good job to keep the streets pretty clear. So, and good. We've been through a lot of salt
I
already.
will second that, even though I'm not sure of the individual, but there was an individual who didn't think we did a very good job. And I thought to myself, if the snows that happen during the day and the traffic, I mean, people don't stay home.
Right. They don't.
So they packed it. I mean, the next morning when I woke up, the square was done before nighttime.
Yeah.
And all the roads that I went down were done. Now, were they covered? Most of the roads were covered, but that's because they were packed down,
So we're the highway.
all day. So
Yeah.
I mean, there were some people that defended
We
on that
talked-
post, but that's just social
Yeah,
media.
we talked about it, and it was kind of funny how the one in the day when we got the big snow on a Saturday and trying to plow that, the traffic was less. There was less more people stayed at home.
Right.
Then the one at midnight, 2 in the morning, I had to come out to come see everything at 2 in the morning and don't get out of the way.
Well, they even went out to the airport like early because
Yeah.
there was a plane that needed to get out. So
Yep.
they even went out and like got that done.
Yep, they did, yeah. They did real good, yeah. Wilson called us and said, hey, I'm leaving at 7. Can we get it done early? I think they was.
And then we had I found out at middle of the afternoon, there was gonna be a work party at the Mutual Center, so I called Brandon and
Okay.
he got, we ran into that one instance one time.
We was,
They were on it and he was sending somebody, and we had 2 or 3 hours before the party, so
Yeah.
we were able to concentrate on that, and I did not hear any hiccups on that.
they did good. There was one point we was down 3 trucks out of 5 and down to a couple backhoes. So they made do. We're fixed and repaired. and
We had
ready
a
to
couple
roll.
week reprieve. We don't know what January.
We needed some downtime to make the repairs.
I thought the new skid loader with the tracks, I thought,
That thing's just.
man, it was
it's
slick. I
unstoppable.
mean,
It's unstoppable.
it was moving snow like crazy.
We got a lot of pushback from some of the guys, but I said, well, we'll see. We'll
Yeah,
see. And
that was
I'm
worth every bit.
sold on it 100%.
Yeah, everything I heard was only if there was a complaint, it was a late, and I don't know if this is true or not, but a late start to start on the roadside.
And one time I think there was, and I think this is just
Saturday, not
just a little bit of lack of communication or,
Yeah,
yeah, we do that. It came late at night and, yeah,
pretty moving that they needed the parking lot, which was, I did my thing this.
Brandon's working with the law enforcement. They keep him posted on what's going on. It seems to be working real good. Yes.
Thank you, Rusty. You saw Tammy sent out, if you didn't, Tammy sent out any, update. And then the attachments from her Lake Fisher stuff, which are kind of neat. If anybody'd like to make contributions, we're taking. I saw the end product and I was like, oof, okay, maybe,
Fortunately, it's in 4-step.
yeah, maybe the state of Iowa will help us.
Not as high as I thought it would be, though, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
That presentation by those students though was an excellent
They-
presentation. It was very good.
So look at that if you need to see that, or if you didn't have a chance, please look at it. It is informational. And then she lists the other stuff that she's involved in, so.
Aaron, did they give us a copy of that video that they made of that meeting?
I think they were
Didn't
still-
you? I
Are they
I asked them to just send me the packet, the
Presentation.
Google Slides, I guess, which they did. I have that. I haven't looked at it. But I don't have a video. I didn't ask for it.
I think
But
that's
yeah,
what was
that
together
packet,
for the video and
that
everything.
packet's out there, Don. I'm sure.
We
And
should, they paid for it.
Tommy, you can forward it,
Tammy,
Tommy, I can
Yeah,
forward
and
it.
sometimes Tammy comes.
It was excellent.
It was very professional.
Yes,
Don't you think, for
Yeah.
students
it
who
was very good.
are just getting ready to get their, I think, bachelor's degree.
Every one of them had a job. I talked with them afterwards. Every one of them had a job. And they're all seniors.
I can believe it.
Seniors in college or seniors in high school?
College.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think they were
No,
graduate
they were
students.
Iowa State.
This
No,
one-
it
this
was
one-
not. You had
this
a
one-
I thought it was Iowa State.
That's a different one.
Oh, that's a, okay.
See, the two different things going.
We'll compare them and see which one is better.
Yeah.
Any council updates?
You guys are interested in putting the wreaths out on Saturday? We had to postpone because I couldn't find all the graves last Saturday. They were too covered with snow, so we're gonna place the wreaths. We did the ceremony last Saturday and we're placing the wreaths this Saturday. So if you're interested.
It should be nice, right?
That's
40s?
supposed to be the 40s, so
Yeah.
10 o'clock Saturday. if you're interested.
Yeah.
Okay. All righty, mayor comments. I'd like to commend Mr. Walton for his service to the city and the community. We appreciated that. And I'd like to welcome Mr. Scott, who'll be here at the next meeting.
Thank you.
And then Jennifer, good job. And I'm proud to be here, and serving another 4-year sentence. So, and then, as we approach the holidays, please be careful if you're traveling. If you didn't already see, we're gonna postpone our, luncheon, because of, with the way that, I'm pretty sure with the way the holiday worked and us giving Friday off, people are just getting an early start. There was only gonna be a handful of people. Didn't make sense to cook a big old ham and other things for, there's a new date out there, I think the 14th, January 14th. Dawn, put it in your calendar and join us. You'll be hungry by then.
Yeah.
So, but everybody have a good, Christmas and a good New Year. Be safe and let's see everybody back here again. And Dawn, good luck with you. You're very active. We'll see you around, helping with everything. And I know that, if we ever need anything, you would be put the volunteer to help us. And so appreciate your time, Dawn. That's all I got.
Second.
Earl,
Yes.
Don,
Yes.
Jake,
Yes.